Good morning. How many of you have gone through this experience where you have decided to do something for your own growth, for your own health? Like, for example, you say, I'm going to get up tomorrow and start exercising. Or tomorrow I'm going to make sure that I eat only 2 meals in a day. Or tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to ensure that I have a balanced diet. Or tomorrow I'm going to get up and I ensure that I'm punctual at work. And so on and so forth. We've all done it, right? Do you know what? There is a phrase, or rather a statement that is made for something like this. It could be anything, it could be any promise, it could be any goal. But what is something close to you, what is meant for you, for your own growth? With something which I understood a little late, but when I understood it made perfect sense to me. It's called showing up for yourself. I'm repeating this. Showing up for yourself. How many times have we promised ourselves that we are going to do something for our own growth, for our own health, for our own well-being, but we just remain either just think all the time, or we get up and shut the alarm and go back to sleep, or we postpone it for another day, that becomes another week, that becomes another month, and then so on and so forth. We've all done that, right? And then at the same time, we talk about a person's character, we talk about a person's personality without understanding what these two words mean. I'm not talking about personality and I'm not talking about a character. I'm only focusing today, just now, on this statement: do you show up? Do I show up? Many times I've gone for a wedding, the invitation card says 8 p.m. I land up there at 7:45 or sometimes at 7:50, which is well before the time of the invite, and there's not a soul over there. I've had experience where I end up at receptions and the people are still setting up the entire place. I showed up. Others? Definitely not at 8 o'clock. A few nice ones turn up half an hour later. And the real brilliant ones turn up beyond 11 o'clock or close to midnight. I've seen that too. If you have committed yourself to go to the gym or to get up and go for a walk, do you show up on that road to go for a walk? Instead of whining and complaining that you are not able to do it because of yada yada yada. Basically, you're pushing the blame on something else. Finding excuses for yourself to pacify yourself. We all done it. I have done it. I've done it multiple times. I've done it as of recently. But what will make you move and show up for yourself? That is building true resilience and character. That what you promise to yourself, you abide by it. What you promise others will follow later, because promising yourself and abiding by it then slowly comes into your system and maybe become a habit of showing up for somebody else. Many people show up for somebody else because there is something to gain out of it. Yeah, in this case, even I have to gain. If I have to exercise every day, eat a healthy diet, yes, of course I have to gain. But I do it with dedication for my own improvement. And I do it with a lot of commitment. I do it with a lot of gratitude to myself that my body is helping me do it. My mind is making me focus and making me show up each time. What happens with you? Every time you say, I will go for a swim, or I will go to the gym, or I will do my yoga, we don't. Basically, we don't show up. Because we may be scared that if I start, I'll get hurt, I may feel tired, I may leave it. It's better to start later, after I have developed myself a little more, after I have lost a little weight, and it goes on. So basically, the story writer is back into action, the story writer in your head. I'm going to leave you this one thought. What is good for you? If you've decided that. Because nobody, believe you me, nobody is going to come and rectify your health. Nobody is going to come and rectify your state of mind. Nobody is going to come and rectify your stomach. Nobody. Because they can't. Please don't even think of family and friends, etc. It doesn't work. It won't work. So put that aside and start taking onus about your own development. Physical, mental, emotional. If I may add spiritual. Because there's nobody else who can do it. There's nobody else who knows you better than you. Nobody knows your stomach cramps. Nobody knows your migraine. Nobody knows your chest pain. Nobody knows your back pain. Am I right or am I right? So if you know what is keeping you from growing, keeping you from being free of all these things, or at least be relaxed with yourself, you need to show up with whatever discipline you want to put for yourself. Be it reading, be it walking, be it swimming, be it dieting, be it sleeping on time. Have a cut-off time. If it's 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock it is. Lights out, as they say, as the warden in a dormitory tells all the kids, lights out, 9:30. It means lights out. That's the kind of commitment you need to have for yourself if you want to see the transformation. I'm talking, and I'm using this word, transformation. It's not a minute change or a minor change or a temporary change. It's transformation for the better. And that will only happen if you show up. Think about it. Have a lovely day.